What up? Okay, so we're gonna take a look at SPY. That's yesterday, day before. Okay, so this is Friday. SPY started out here and dipped it open. We never got below the Thursday close. So I'm looking long for sure there, and then we started to kind of make this grind to the upside. Okay, if we look at opening price, we go here. Yeah, we bounce down back to this trend line, back to right, and then that trend broke, of course. But look at here. Where was the majority of the price action from Thursday? Right here. Okay, so it's right there. So we rejected that price action. See how it's right here? I'm just highlighting the majority of the consolidation and price action, maybe there, for last Thursday. And then we rejected it right there. Okay, so, and another thing that happened is I was looking at that trend line, but we really kind of did this. Get rid of that. Okay. So this was a rising broadening wedge here and then here, right? Rising broadening wedge. I was looking at the head and shoulders, of course. Let me get rid of that. I like to get rid of stuff so when I go to the daily chart, it's not cluttered. Okay. So yeah, we didn't get over that, and then we fell, and then for Friday we had a nice grind up. This was the Thursday area right there. Let's look at. There's not really a majority here of where the price action is. We were here, we dropped, and we were here. It's kind of weird. Very odd Friday stuff there. We went like 75 points on the SPX from here up. But my blue lines here kind of, even though we lost it here and lost this, we never got, I'm always looking at the halfway point. Halfway between here and here, right? We got to the halfway point. That's where I'm scaling out if I take this out. Look what happened here. We go here and we get the retest for puts. Retest for puts. That happened today as well. We double bottomed. I don't know who, was able to say, hey, we were going to launch up. The only thing you could do there is go like this. That's it. Kind of made a flag there. If you make a flag and don't break the dark cloud cover, right, which is a 50% mark to the downside, right, we went higher. And then we had, if you see there, those wicks on the 5-minute chart, we wicked down and then kind of wicked up and just launched. But what happened is we never got above this level here where we lost earlier, right? We've had that level for a while now. Then on Monday, we kind of made this is what I had. And I was like, oh, we're breaking under it for puts. And we caught, I did not see this launch. I thought we would kind of close here. So that was kind of crazy. Especially because I just said I'm looking for the 50% mark, right? So that means here, let me just go like that to show. See that 50% mark from here to there? These candles from 0 to 100 is right there. This is 0, this is 50, that's 100. So we crossed under the 50, right? So that was some tough price action there. I wasn't in anything there. I think I took puts to this first level. We might have taken puts here. I think we did scalp that actually. I was not in all the way to here though. Anyway, let's look at today. Let me get rid of that. So, where was the majority of the price action from Friday? We have all this, which we didn't even get close to like touching today. We have this area, which we were barely in today, barely. So already I'm thinking puts, because we barely were there, right? And then we have this level here, which is like the low of the day from yesterday, which we kind of bounced off in pre-market and lost right away. We never got close to reclaiming that. I'll leave that line there. Let me put another line right here. I don't want to mark pre-market lines. Oh, I know why I want to mark that. Because of this. Touches here, and look, touches twice there. So, I was watching this today, and I was like, okay, we broke here, right at that blue line. We call that a money spot. We're like, what's going to happen as price approaches that spot? Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. So price is going like this, right? Down, make this trend line we're just talking about here. So we're kind of getting like what's going to happen. Are we going to do this? Are we going to do that? And of course, I'm only looking for the blue. The blue. We went up. We went up here. We even did a little retest right there. See how we did this? See that red? Did a little retest. Okay. Now, we would have been out right there. I would have been out right there. Because I always want to be out when you catch 80% of the move to the blue. I'm not trying to get the blue. Only runners are getting the blue. I'm already like out by then. Okay. Now, of course, today, let me see if I could do the triangle. Kind of caught this here. Right? Caught that there. Let me draw it another way. We went like this. Okay? So this flag right into that blue. So we have another like pathway forming. Okay? Down, we touched the blue. We created this. Remember I said we retested. Boom. Look, it's starting to get smaller. When the touches get smaller, you know it's about to break. All right? Or closer together. I didn't know which way. Could we have done this? Of course. Absolutely. But this is what we call a money spot. Okay? Money spot. Oops. And then, let me clone it. Another money spot. Okay? All I'm calling that is somewhere that I think something's going to happen. I've had a money spot where nothing happens, and I'm like, well, that was boring. Okay, let's look at another money spot. Okay, we got the pathway here, right? We just said came down. We retested the blue line, basically went to this blue line. Okay, as I said, you want to be out 80% of the move. You want to be 80% of your position out. We didn't actually touch the blue line, so that would have been nice there to kind of scale out, and then your runners would hit your stops, right? We made this. We started to establish that from the downside. Once we did this retest, we kind of did this thing here. Okay, you could see that a little better if you take out that one pop. And anytime we get bullish or bearish engulfing and then another one right back, I disregard it. Okay, almost always. So we can do this. If you don't want to do that and say, hey, I just want to play this channel, fine. But I'm going to take, like I just said, 80% of the move, right? So I'm also going to take 80% of the price action in any like pattern. That's why here, look, see this wick down? I didn't go like this. Okay, I'm doing the candle bodies and the majority of the price action. So yeah, then this went ahead at the end of the day, but we were looking bearish all day long. Oh, let me get my money spot in. Right here. Okay, money spot. I have a trend line that's coming together with a blue line. And this could have gone like this, right? Down. Look at all this. We even went out of it, right back in. It could have totally went like this. 100%. But it went like that. Now this is also a falling wedge, which usually pop above. And this is a rising wedge, which usually pop below. So we had a lot of patterns today that really played out. And overall, it was a pretty good day. Puts were paying pretty well. As soon as we lost this, like let's take a look at this line here. If you go from here to here, forget that, right? Oh, sorry. That's not where I wanted to start it. Here. Getting another little money spot, right? With the blue line. Now here popped up and didn't really go. And you also remain bearish when you break out of a trend line or of a wedge and you don't hit the top of the wedge. Okay, so here we went to here. We broke out of the wedge. We never got to the 50% mark, which is probably right there. I'm just eyeballing it from here to here. What's halfway? About here. We never got there. That was my target for this wedge. I was like, I really want to get in here, and we never really went above it. The only reason why I wanted to get in there is because of this 2 touches there. Boom, boom. But we respected the daily level on this blue line, which is totally fine. I actually didn't get in here. I got in more here. Okay, I went here. I scalped like 30% or something like that. And other people in the chat were up like 100. By the time I was scaling out here, I was at 30. They were at 100 because they got in here. So yeah, we popped above. We went here, here, here. We never went like this. Okay. Boom, 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 here. We never got to the top of this wedge, ever. Okay? Therefore, I'm bearish. We barely popped here. Now, what happened this way? We popped out, and we went down. If this happened again, if we never got above the halfway mark, we would have gone to here, and then we would have gone like this. And it would have changed our sentiment for the day. We would have been like, oh, we never got to the start of the wedge, the base of the wedge, right? So we can't change our sentiment there. Okay, so we went here, we broke this level here, right here. We lost it, and we lost the base of the wedge, like the first target. I didn't even get in till here. I don't know why, I just missed it. We retested right there. See how important that spot is, the top of the base of the wedge? Because look, we retested it right here. And we also closed right under it. So I'm still bearish unless we get over this 42672 and stay above it. And I really want above 430. This is just too close to 430 for me to like get long unless we get over 430. So sorry for the longer video, but just wanted to go through that today. Really good day. Love you guys. Bye.